On the Richland County School District 2 website, you have an organizational chart that illustrates the structure of the district and showing the relationship of the positions. Its purpose is to illustrate the hierarchy and to show the chain of command of the organization. Without this chart, it halts collaboration, hinders communication, and prevents cooperation. This is precisely what we've been seeing over the past few months in this district. And it is truly an embarrassment for the teachers, school administrators, bus drivers, and most of all, the students. The question is, how do we get to this point? It is because we have a head administrator who is attempting to circumvent the collective board's authority and oversight by politicizing fundamental issues that create friction between school administrators and parents, along with upending the parent's responsibility by selfishly determining what he foolishly believes to be our kids' best interest. He is not alone. Sadly, there are board members who share in this ambitious cause and are willing to abdicate their roles as overseers and counselors in order to fulfill his political career. See Richland County Council, Richland County School District 1, City of Columbia, and key representatives and lawyers. What's sad is that he lets you do the dirty work of fighting your fellow board members on public TV while he sits passively by. And he only intervenes when he wants to give the public appearance that he is level-headed and insightful to obtain public sympathy and generate support. I will end my time by stating this final point. Responsibility without accountability leads to autonomy, which is the essence of servant leadership. Until you cease your pointless mandates and are willing to humbly submit to the wishes of the Richland County School District to parents and cultivate an atmosphere of cooperation and collaboration amongst your bosses, the collective board, I will render to you the same level of cooperation and support you have given me over these past few months. No compliance. To be one of the highest paid public officials in the state of South Carolina and not delivering on the services promised, like impartiality, character, and leadership, it would not be to my best interest as a taxpayer to support an official that's sacrificing the district's own responsibility to provide adequate education for our children to pursue his selfish political career.
I'm here because I'm concerned about critical race theory being taught in the schools around here. When I was doing my research, I looked into some of your bios and some of the goals. And to me, they look like a side rail back road into critical race theory, which is a Marxist ideology. It balkanizes, it shames, it blames, it dehumanizes, it causes bitterness, resentment, hatreds, and ultimately societal destruction. This nation was to be a melting point, one out of many, one, not the other way around. A house divided against itself can't stand. What we should be focused on in school is math, science, history, both good and bad, English, civics, our constitutional form of government, which is the best the world has ever seen and has lifted more people out of poverty than any other system. But our constitutional representative republic was meant for a moral people based on Judeo-Christian values, not atheistic Marxist ideology. No parent wants their children being sent to school to be taught he's a rotten oppressor who needs to apologize for his existence. Children can learn from any capable teacher, no matter what age, race, or ethnicity. Take those characteristics off the application and just choose the best. You don't have to have 100 of any one race or gender. And gender identity, there's two genders. We all know that. That's science. Children shouldn't be taught they are the product of their zip code, race, gender, ethnicity, but they're the product of their choices and their opportunities, and to make the best of the opportunities that they're given. But Marxist ideology, I will fight it. I'll do everything I can to keep that from creeping into our schools, and that's a promise I give to you.